Hello and welcome back to another episode of Digital Road Trip. My name is Wizzy Zero, you can also call me Wizzy, and today we are continuing our journey towards Jacksonville, Florida. Now in the last episode we left off here looking at this kind of swamp field, river thing, whatever, in Yemassee, South Carolina. Now unfortunately I found out that if we had continued along a little bit further, we might have actually had a more picturesque sort of spot. But this place kind of worked out perfectly because this was right basically at the 30-minute mark for the video last week. So I mean, yeah, like I said, right up here, if we had just gone a little bit further, I could have done like the thumbnail of like that, which I think would have probably almost been better. But you know what? It's fine. Oh, it's called the Harriet Tubman Bridge as well. But yeah, anyways, so this episode we may end up making it, actually I should say, I think we will make it into Savannah, Georgia. Because I kind of got looking at the map afterwards just to see how far along it is to Savannah, Georgia. And it looks like we should either end in Savannah or end a little bit past. So you're definitely going to be in Georgia, I think, this episode. Now, one other thing I do want to mention first, or a couple of things I do want to mention first, is one, I will have a link to my Discord. I know I've been plugging this quite a bit. I'm not going to really talk too much about it because I've talked about it a lot the last few weeks. But I do have a Discord, and I will be providing a link to the Discord in the description below if you want to check that out. Now, there's one other thing I was going to mention, but I can't remember. Oh, yes, I know I was going to mention. I am live streaming this on Twitch. Now, I don't typically live stream this series. Not anymore, anyways. But like I said, I don't typically live stream this, but I wanted to live stream it today because I wanted to do a Minecraft live stream. Well, I say today, it's actually Wednesday as of me doing the live stream, so the day before this goes up. And I needed to record this before 2 p.m. tomorrow, or Thursday basically, when this goes up. And usually I don't get up until like the afternoon, so I figured if I'm going to be doing a Minecraft live stream, I might as well extend it a little bit more so I can do this first, and then I can upload this later tonight so it's all ready for tomorrow, or for the 2 p.m. Eastern time upload for Thursday. So yeah, so it looks like the speed limit is going down up here. I don't think we're that close to Savannah, Georgia, but I think we're still quite a few miles out. In fact, if we get like one of those distance signs, we'd be able to find out. Carolina Cider Company, famous ciders and pies, historic country store 1 mile on the right. That did look like a pretty good homemade pie, didn't it? Probably what, an apple pie, I'm assuming. See, like down here you probably have the apple pies, where up here in Maine we have the blueberry pies. I mean, we have apple pies too, but I mean, of course, Maine. I think Maine, there's some sort of fact I know about blueberries, and somewhere I found this out. I don't remember where, but anyways, it's the fact that Maine produces 99. I was thinking it was the world's blueberries, but I think it's actually 99% of the United States blueberries. So more than likely, any blueberries that you have or eat are from Maine. So I'm going to keep following US 17. That is US 21. That's going towards Beaufort, Texas, right? Or no, Beaumont is in Beaumont, Texas. That's what I'm thinking of. Beaufort. I don't think is really where we want to go towards. So I'm going to keep going towards, like I said, US 17. Is that 95 we're coming up to as well? If we can not go all over the road, that would be fantastic. If we could just kind of stay in one side. Presumably, or preferably this side. That would work perfect. See, I feel like that would be a fairly good thumbnail too, but especially that direction there, like that's. But I mean, the other section, like I said, if we went a little bit further at the end of the last episode, we would have had a good one too. But like I said, where we started wasn't bad either, but just could have been better. That's all. We're now in Seabrook, South Carolina. I think we went way past the pie place, and I didn't even notice it. I mean, we've probably gone like already 4 or 5 miles by now, I would assume, but just want to see if these have like any Yemassee town limit. Okay, so we're getting back into Yemassee, even though this still shows Seabrook. Now we're kind of going northwest again. Although I think I did notice that. Oh, and we are also on US 21 as well. But I think I did notice that when I looked at the map. It kind of goes northwest. And then it kind of catches up with 95. I was hoping it'd kind of catch up with 1. But no, it kind of catches up with 95, so unfortunately, it goes right on to 95, so before we get to that point, we'll have to actually get off and kind of, it looked like there were roads that kind of, so Savannah's 44 miles, but it looked like there were roads that kind of paralleled 95, so we'd probably want to go onto those. Savannah's 44 miles, and I mean, well, I guess that'd be about right, because it was like over 100 miles, I think, from where we started the last episode. And that was only a half-hour episode, too. Oh, Carolina Cider was actually back there. It wasn't went further than a mile, but actually, it's looking like we're coming up to 95 right here. Yeah, so this is where we come up to 95, and then if we go up here, you can see that it just goes on to 95. So, and if we kind of take a look at that mini map there, actually, no, I guess we can kind of go this way, because there is a road to parallel to the right up here, so kind of have this local road over here, frontage road. So we'll go on to this road here. What is that little building? It's weird. So yeah, we're gonna be on this road, this frontage road. because otherwise we'd be going right on to 95, and that is against the rules that I had set out for this series. Although I feel like if there are frontage roads right next to it, the highway would be fine, but I mean, I had said no interstates, so... Although, to be fair, I had said no looking at the map either to kind of figure out how to get to locations, although looking at the map afterwards, like I said, I didn't use it to actually see how I needed to get to where I need to go. I just was like seeing like the distance and just happened to notice other things as well. Got an old bridge over there. A couple of old bridges over there. Even this one's like an old bridge. Oh, is this like part of the highway at one point? I wouldn't think so, but... Almost looked like that billboard was like right in the middle of, in between these two roads, although that road I don't think has been used for quite some time. Yeah, see, we're gonna see a lot of billboards over here following 95 here. And I know, as I've mentioned before, that's one thing you will not see in the state of Maine, as well as the state of Vermont, Alaska, or Hawaii, because all four of those states ban billboards. Although Maine didn't ban them at one point in time, or at one point in time they were actually allowed, but then they banned it. So this is a state route too, so that kind of works. There's a fire station right here, and they just have all the trucks out. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah. We're gonna continue along. You can kind of see on the corner of the map there that we are still parallel with the interstate. Almost looks like that said $13.99. It's like, yeah, go with one of the other ones if it's $13.99. Yeah, so you're going back over to the interstate over on that road. But we're gonna stay on this one. That was an old billboard. And I'm kind of getting caught up, but it's one thing about this series too. We'll just kind of take a look around. Even though I know a lot of the times I try to get to where we go as quick as we can. I mean, in a way, I suppose I've been kind of doing that, but... Yeah, so you can see the interstate to the left there again. Looks like there's a railroad track to the right. It's funny, there's actually not many billboards along this section of the highway. Really not much else going on this road either, but I guess we're kind of out of everything too, so... See, I thought even like South Carolina, Georgia, these states, even when there is nothing going on, I still thought they had billboards everywhere. Like every 500 feet. Yeah, so you get billboards over there now. Wait. Is Lane a, national company? It must be. Because I know we have Lane up in Maine here as well, and I didn't think it was national. It's like when I found out about METV, I was thinking that was just a Maine TV station, but then I found out that's a national station. It's like, oh, never mind. But I'm assuming me is or ME is more like me, as in rather than obviously Maine. It's like my TV sort of thing, me TV. So wait, if we go back here, it looks like, yeah, the 17 is hopping off of the interstate at that exit. So if we can catch up, oops, that is not what I wanted to do. So we could probably catch up right up here to where 17, yeah, in fact it does come up to here. So 17 south towards Ridgeland this way. And I think it still goes towards Savannah. I mean, it's not like we need to go through Savannah anyways, but Ridgeland, that's quite the sign actually. It's kind of cool. So one thing I've noticed about palm trees, especially in like these sorts of locations, is it seems like they're more purposefully placed. Like when you're out in the middle of these, out of nowhere in these locations, you're not really gonna find many palm trees, except for once you get into towns. But then again, like I said, it seems like they're almost more so purposefully placed, which is kind of interesting. I mean, that's what I've kind of noticed anyways. Like right here, like you'll see palm trees along these. I mean, of course those would be purposefully placed. But it's like when you look at like the actual like other trees, forest areas, there are a lack of palm trees. So I don't know if palm trees are actually native. I mean, I would think maybe they're native, but I don't know. It's like I know I've heard that palm trees aren't native to Los Angeles. Of course, one thing I've noticed too about palm trees, especially over there, and I've mentioned that difference in, must be like near Christmas, you got all kinds of Christmas decorations. One thing I've noticed too, and I've mentioned it, like I said, in my GeoGuessr videos, is typically California's palm trees are a lot taller. Generally, you don't really have these shorter palm trees. I mean, I know Florida does have some of the tall ones, but usually they're more like these ones. Like I said, California, you really have a lot of the tall ones. So like that's how I can usually tell, especially down on GeoGuessr, which area I'm at. Well, it's kind of easy enough to tell anyways, but in a way. And usually when I see palm trees and it looks like California, I usually assume that we're in like Los Angeles. Back it up. Okay, south 17, we're still going this direction, okay? That's all I want to know. If we're still on 17, and we are. See, I think once we get into Georgia, we'll catch back up to the 1. In fact, I think 17 will actually bring us to the 1. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, see, like, when, like, kind of what I was talking about, like, you're looking around the trees here and there are no palm trees whatsoever. I don't know if part of it too is because palm trees kind of need to be by themselves, like in the open, whereas like for the most part, like you have all these trees grouped together and everything like that. But even then, there's like nothing over there. So I mean, who knows? If you do, let me know. But like I said, that's just an observation I've made. So this still kind of parallels 95, doesn't it? You can kind of see on the mini-map there. Interstate over there. We are really in the middle of nowhere, aren't we? You know what, that's fine though. Showed a concrete place back there on the minimap, but I didn't really notice anything unless I just wasn't paying attention, but... didn't really think there was anything through here. That's what it kind of seems like anyways. I mean, you got them working over there, but other than that, I mean... just a whole lot of nothing. Still got the train tracks following the road too, through here. So we are now in Hardyville. We're about 25 minutes into this video, so we'll see what it looks like when we're at the 30-minute mark. We end up having to extend up to the 45 minutes there, as what we've been having to do quite a bit. In previous episodes. Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, 17 still goes here. The 25 must end there? Because I didn't see on here. Unless it goes that way. But I don't think so. I mean, I didn't see any other signs there, so... and that didn't look like it was that way either, so I'm assuming the other 278 ends there. But typically they have like a end 278 route sign. But... whatever. Yeah, see, now we're starting to get more into town. Kind of going on the wrong side of the road. No, never mind, now we're on the right side. Not like it really matters, and I know I've said that before too, but... so I don't know. I would think, I mean, obviously we're getting closer to the Georgia state line. But I don't know how far it is from here. Okay, so Jacksonville south. Florence, so that to me, since it's not showing Savannah on that sign anymore, that to me makes me think that we are just about at the border. to Savannah, Georgia. Oh, it shows Savannah on that one, but for the highway, it didn't show it. And I'm pretty sure 95 goes through Savannah as well. Okay, can we clean up the camera, please? I'm going over to this side, I guess works. I just want to check something real quick. Okay. I thought I had set the started the recording, but I just want to make sure. I mean, even if I didn't, I can always download the Twitch stream and just edit that. You know what, we're gonna just stay on this side for now. Although I know when I've done that in the past, the video quality is not, I mean, the quality itself is okay, it's just, it freezes quite a bit. It seems like it's kind of jumpy. And I don't know, I'm sure it's probably because of the bitrate for the changing and everything for the live stream. Because I think I've done it that way a couple of times when I did the GeoGuessr live streams. But then I found out that the quality wasn't very good. So I started actually recording it as well as doing the live stream. So I'd have the live stream going and the recording going at the same time. And of course that's fine, but... So it showed Savannah Airport one direction and Savannah something else the other direction, so... I'm gonna say that we are just about on the border. And I know I kind of said that already, didn't I? I don't know what was here. Some sort of building or something, rest area or something, I don't know. It's not like this is a highway. I mean it's a highway, but it's not an interstate, rather. Well, I mean, I suppose you don't have to have rest areas on interstates, strictly just interstates. 17 goes straight. No, straight to the left. Speedway Boulevard. Huh. What Speedway? I mean, I know I've seen Speedway Boulevard in, like, Florida or Daytona, but... What speedway would this be? I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to think. I know we have Darlington in South Carolina. But that is more in the northwestern part of the state. In Georgia, I can't really think of any speedways in Georgia. Oh, I mean, you do have Atlanta, actually. But Atlanta is, once again, in the southern part of the state there. And I love how this is called a boulevard, but it's just a regular 2-lane road. I mean, maybe it's a local speedway or something. I don't know. mean, of course, I was thinking NASCAR sort of speedway, but could very well be some sort of local. In fact, that might be the speedway right there. Scad. Actually, no, that looks more like a soccer field. Yeah, Scad Athletic Fields. Alrighty then. Well, let's keep going. Maybe we'll come across this mythical speedway at some point. See, this would be a perfect area. Well, I mean, it's quite wet actually, isn't it? Very swampy. I was gonna say this would be a perfect area for a speedway because it's all flat, but so it's all swampy too. So I mean, what is this place? Puma Entertainment or something like that, or it's like it's kind of been closed for a while. Well, we're still in South Carolina. Can we continue moving, please? I'd really like to continue going on. Thank you. So I'm almost thinking, you know what? Once we get up to that bridge, we are gonna stop. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know how long it will take to get up to there. You know, I'm gonna start that song right now. I feel like I might be starting it too soon. Although it shouldn't take us that long to get up to this bridge. And this will be where we will end this episode. Kind of have a bridge before the bridge. Okay, so we are actually in Savannah, Georgia now. Come on. So I'm gonna get over onto the other side if I can. Although it's not looking like we can. So you know what? We're gonna do this. Although I really would like to get onto the other side of the bridge, but you know what? I don't know if I should look that way or if I should look this way. No, we're gonna go this direction. So kind of looking at downtown Savannah, but let's back it up one. No. Well, we're gonna go right there. Okay, so yeah, anyways, so zoom in like that and that will be our thumbnail, but yeah. Anyways, that is just about going to do it for this episode though, so hopefully you've enjoyed. For those of you watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere because there is more to come. But for those of you watching on YouTube, once again, like I said, that is just about going to do it for this episode, so hopefully you've enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up, and of course, as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye!